Alrighty then, Successful Indie Author 5-Minute Focus, episode 650, Newsletter Power, part 1 of 5, starting. Stanley's not in here, but my lava lamp is, so there we are. Alright, Newsletter Power. When you first get started, or now, if you haven't already, get yourself a mail service, a newsletter delivery service. MailerLite and MailChimp have plans that you can get on board that are free for the first 1,000 subscribers. Now, MailChimp, if you delete people, they still count against you. So 1,000, whether you got 500 still on your list or not. MailerLite, they also have a free plan, I believe. SendFox, you can buy a complete package as a lifetime deal for X amount of subscribers, and so on. There's a lot out there. I know Nick Thacker runs one with Drafted Digital, and that will be way cool for folks, and I have yet to give that one a shot, but I will. So there's all different kinds of email providers, newsletter service providers out there. Find one, and now start integrating. You're going to get a link that then says, here, they can go here, and you'll get your email address, the subscriber's email address. This is what you're doing. It has a value. It has a significant value. So get those. Get those when you can. Now, when you get that service, read the how-to information. Read their frequently asked questions. Don't just flail and say, I'm not a tech person. Well, guess what? Most people on there aren't tech people. So they have the FAQs. Help yourself. Don't just start wailing and ripping your clothing, renting your clothing, all of those heinous apocalyptic things that might happen when fear grips you. There's no reason to be afraid. This is a conversation with a friend. Look at your newsletter always as a conversation with a friend. So, get those emails, put this, and here's what you need to do. Once you establish those, have 2 lists. 2 lists with 2 separate links going to them. One list is for your organic subscribers. Put it in your front matter and your back matter of your books, because that will come from people who subscribed, who read your book or bought your book. You want them on a separate list because they're there because they got something that they like of yours. And you were interesting enough then, you might as well be interesting enough in the future. So make sure you have 2 lists. The other list is for lower quality list builders, where a bunch of authors in one genre get together and share with their current lists and post on social media and get subscribers. Those are lower quality. So make sure you have those in a separate list. Do not pollute the lists. One list for organic, one list for newsletter builders and stuff like that. Back up those, anytime you get emails, like once a week, back up those emails. I figure that every email I get is worth I'm willing to pay at least 50 cents for that email. And at 50 cents, I get a lot more. I have the potential to get a lot more out of it with my backlist and with other books. 50 cents, if they buy one of your books, you've made your money back. So there you are. And if they buy your future books, there's a huge, huge value in that. This is a conversation with friends, with people who are engaged and interested in you as an author, in your books. So make sure you keep them on board. All right, spread the word. So now you've got a book. Nobody knows about the book. Spread the word, social media. Spread the word in your book about, here's my newsletter. Spread the word elsewhere in groups. And if you have no other option, join a newsletter builder. BookFunnel runs some of those. Story Origin runs some of those. All different kinds of places where you can find and do list builders. Make sure it's your genre. Don't just do generic ones. Those lists where they give away gift cards and stuff like that, you get a lot of names. However, these are really low quality because people are joining those to get the gift card, not because they're readers. I do a lot of giveaways as well to build the list, but that's for a different day. Right now it's starting. Make sure you join a service, get the links, integrate those from getting the email into that service. You can do a BookFunnel giveaway, like where you have the free short story, and integrate it. So when somebody signs up for that free short story, that email goes directly to your email service. That's how you start. And then, of course, you want to do an onboarding sequence, but that's for tomorrow, part 1 of 5. Remember, starting. You have to put the foundation before you can put the house on it. Build that foundation soundly with 2 lists, and then always keep track of that and make it a priority each day to do something to help yourself out in that conversation with your friends, which is what your newsletter is all about. All right. Hopefully that helps. We'll be back tomorrow with more on newsletters. Peace, fellow humans.